The leadership of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, under the chairmanship of Barrister Abdullahi Mukhtar Mohammed, has taken a bold step to inform the populous Muslim Ummah, especially the 2015 Hajj pilgrims, on the disbursement of 1.7 billion naira to the State Pilgrims Board as a remittance of 2015 Hajj. This is a tradition of Hajj Commission service providers and State Board after every year Hajj to repay certain amount of money derived by the Commission as a result of recorded funds from security deposits, guarantees and other unrendered services to the pilgrims. The year 2015 Hajj service has recorded an outstanding huge amount of aggregated 1.7 billion naira to be refunded as against the historical record of 500 to 600 million. In an exclusive interview with the new chairman and CEO National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, Barrister Abdullahi Mukhtar Mohammed, where he magnanimously elucidates the position of the Commission on the huge amount recorded from the Commission on last year Hajj.
Every year after the Hajj, reconciliation normally takes place between the Commission and the various service providers, as well as the states, based on the remittances they made for the Hajj. So for those pilgrims that were unable to perform Hajj due to various reasons, and they have paid through their various State Pilgrims Welfare Board, and that money has been remitted to the Commission. The Commission traditionally refund them such money for onward refund back to the bona fide pilgrims. And also, traditionally, the Commission used to refund some statutory refundable deposits, such as the Ministry of Hajj guarantee paid by each pilgrim, and also 10 security deposit paid by each pilgrim. So after the Hajj, if there is no anything that will warrant invoking such guarantees paid, the Ministry of Hajj and the various establishments in Saudi that collect this kind of security deposit refund it back to the Commission for onward refund back to the state and then to the bona fide pilgrims. By the end of the day, we compute those amounts and realize that there is no pilgrim who perform Hajj from Nigeria under the State Pilgrims Welfare Board and agencies who is not entitled to a refund.
He enumerated the challenges faced by the Commission in the previous Hajj.
The early preparatory stage of last Hajj, the first challenge was that of the e-track portal introduced by the Saudi Ministry of Hajj, which all nations have to queue in to procure and get visas for their pilgrims. The second challenge is that of logistics and coordination in some departure centers, which we are working towards adopting a kind of uniform approach in organizing transportation both for the pilgrims as well as their luggage. But the greatest and the biggest challenge is the global one, the tragedy. First, the crane crash that happens on the September 11, and then the Mina tragedy that happens on the 24th September.
Finally, he advised the authority of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on how improvement can be made for future occurrence.
So some of the advice we pass across to the Saudi authority is the need to have multilingual civil defense. Two, we also advise them that there should be a central situation room for coordination of any crisis, where all nations will just queue in to collect information. And we also suggested the need to have a global interaction with all Hajj managers.
He also encouraged all relevant channels through which the refunded money can get to the rightful owner to be diligent and fear Allah in the refunds exercise.
Our appeal to all Hajj managers, from the lowest level up to the highest level, is let us do this work with fear of God, and let us do our best to make sure that the bona fide pilgrims get their money refunded accordingly.